Leander, a very quick question about health and fitness as well. You know, you are someone everybody looks up to because you've been playing tennis for such a long time. But how do people in times like these, when they're inside their homes, they've chosen to stay inside, how do they stay fit? Not just physically, mentally also, because lockdown is sort of increasing anxiety as well amongst people.
Good evening, everyone. That's exactly right. It's so important to stay mentally sharp, mentally fit, and also mentally happy. I think that one of the key parts is to take this time that we are all staying at home and have to work out of our house to enjoy time with our family, to enjoy time with our parents, with our children, enjoy time that we have now to do things like hobbies that we didn't have time before. I think it's very important to utilize this time to maximize the stay-at-home curfew that we have. Because once the curfew lifts and once we all get over this, for sure we will. It's just a matter of time. We're all going to go back to our regular busy routine. So I think that this time is very important to maximize with our loved ones, with our parents, and to understand the magnitude of the curfew where social distancing is important, hygiene is important. Even doing household chores is a form of fitness. So I think that's very important to maximize this time.
What are you doing, Leander? I mean, a tennis player telling the whole world to stay indoors. What are you doing? How do you play tennis inside?
It's a tough one because I have been traveling for the last 30 years, about 40 to 45 weeks a year with my job. And this curfew of the last 3 weeks has not been easy because my job's come to a standstill. I have to find new ways to earn a living, to put food on our table. But really, we're the privileged ones. We're the ones who have saved, for a rainy day like this. But when it comes to the people on the front lines, they're the ones who I really, my heart goes out to them. They're the ones we need to really look out for. You know, the doctors, the nurses, the caregivers, the people in the grocery store who help us feed our families, the bankers who go out there to make sure ATMs have money in them. And it's all the people in society who are caregiving and looking after our society. These are the ones that we have to look after. Right. We start in the house with our staff, make sure that they have their rations, make sure that they have their food, make sure that they understand social distancing because their homes are different to our homes. So hence we must also educate them about the importance of coming together as a community to make sure that we do not spread the coronavirus. I think that for me in particular, I do cooking, I clean the house, I do the jharu, I do the pocha,
oh, really?
I look after my dad and my daughter. And these are things that I haven't done in 30 years at home. So these are things I enjoy. But as the gentleman before said, also when it comes to the corporate world, we are learning new ways to use technology to go out of the home. I really believe that the world as we know it before coronavirus is going to be very different once we overcome this pandemic. It's going to be a very different world we're going into.
बिल्कुल एब्सोल्युटली और झाड़ू पोछे से अच्छा वर्कआउट कोई नहीं है ये तो मैं भी गारंटी करके बता सकती हूँ because I've tried it. It's a great workout. Thank you very much for speaking with us, Leander.
But I hear his whole family says do anything but please don't cook, Leander. Please don't cook.